Welcome back. We are going back out to Tom at the fairgrounds.
That's right. Tom, tell us what ABC Motors has for us to see over at the RV Mega Show.
I will do exactly that. You remember I talked to you about going to look at it at a home. A tiny home, not as tiny as you might think. I mean, you may have an idea of what tiny means. This could change that idea. Brian Ainley with me with ABC Motors out of Buffalo, Mo. Good to see you. All right, tiny home. I don't think, as I said, I don't think it's quite what people think of when they think of a tiny home. This is a pretty good sized little unit here.
It surely is. Not so much tiny. I mean, for some folks it'll be a lake house. Mm-hmm. For others, might be a mother-in-law.
Yeah.
And for some it'll just be home.
And I know, and of course, you know, if you've looked over there at all, it is on tires, so you move this thing to where people want it.
You bet. With a wide load sign, and then you set it up and and put it in place, and it serves their purpose.
Let me ask you this though, because you know there's a lot more room in here than you might think. Because one of the things when I first walked in there to look, I went, "You have a second floor? What the heck?"
Yes. Well, there's a really nice sized loft up there. In fact, we have it staged with 3 beds up there. So you could stack a lot of grandkids up there, or kids, and then for folks that wouldn't use it for that, maybe use it for storage.
But you've got kind of a living area. There is a kitchen, full bathroom in there, bedroom, everything, and then the loft. You know, outside of that. Let me ask you this. Yeah, I don't like that color. Can I change the color? Can I make this like the way I want it to be?
You sure can. I mean, you have options. You can select floor coloring, the countertops, the cabinet colors, the color of the walls.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely can. You can select the vinyl siding colors.
So you can customize it. Okay. What's the construction like?
Well, it's nicely built. For instance, the walls are 2x4s on 16-inch centers. In the ceiling, we have manufactured truss rafters that are 16-inch centers. The floors are 2x6s on 16-inch centers, on 10-inch I-beams.
Solid construction, in other words. That's what you're saying.
It is, and great insulation.
Now, what about appliances? Or is it included in the deal, or do I need to find my appliances for this?
You bet. You're going to get your stove, your refrigerator, your TV. We've optioned this one out with an additional washer dryer set, but the standard appliances and your sofa and your chair are going to come along with it.
Sweet. So it's basically, you have the place to put it. You're going to get it there, yeah?
Right.
You're going to get it there, and then we have all of this to, you know, kind of play with. Well, let me ask you this, because, you know, people want to know these kind of things. What would something like this, give me a ballpark idea of what something like this might set someone back?
Well, you're probably going to be looking somewhere at about 120-ish plus or minus, depending upon how you option it out, because you do have so many options that you can choose. And so the show model is priced at $107. So what you see here at the show is $107, just like this sits. And
you're talking about the furniture and that's $107.
Everything but the decorations, the decor.
Yeah. Okay. The little personal things that you're going to move in anyway.
Right.
Really. And tell them the price here while this is at the show, because that's the next today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Then
$107,000.
$107,000. Now, of course, ABC Motors. Yes, you have this, but you all have a lot to look at there. I mean, if people come down here and they see the tiny house, they're also going to see teardrop RVs, different things, like just plenty to look at and see.
Yes, and we do go from the very small to the very large, and then to the larger. But everything from basic dry camping trailers to what we're sitting in right now.
This is great. So you've got to come to the RV show, because you're going to see from little to I guess tiny. I guess that's the way it goes. Doesn't matter. But come and talk to Brian, all right? He's here. He'll be happy to help you. Thanks for sitting with us today, Brian. Appreciate it a lot.
Thank you, Tom.
All right, back to you guys.
Thank you, Tom. That is super cool.
Yes.
That's all I know.